Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our webinar. Again, my name is Courtney Austin, and I'm the Marketing Coordinator here at AIM. Today's webinar will be recorded and later posted on our website. This does mean that all attendees will be automatically muted so that we can get a quality recording. If you do have any questions throughout the webinar, please feel free to type them into the chat box, and we'll have one of our marketers reach out to you individually after the webinar to answer them. Our next webinar is next Wednesday, March 30th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and we will be presenting on selling Medicare Advantage all year long, and that will be presented by Carlos. So with that, I will go ahead and hand it over to Nick so we can get started. Go ahead and take it away, Nick.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Courtney. Welcome to today's webinar. I first want to thank everyone for being here with us this morning, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy day to join us. Today we are going to be discussing the great dental vision products we have and why they are the most in-demand products in the senior market. We will be going over the importance of dental and vision, some facts you and your clients might not know, why you should be selling it, as well as highlighting some of the great carriers we have and the unique features that they offer. Dental vision can be a very straightforward product with seemingly not a lot of meat on the bone in way of talking points. Now, this might be true to an extent, but I hope to be able to expand on some of the points you already know, as well as touch on some things that you might not have considered. Mostly, we are going to be trying to focus on that dental vision is a fantastic companion product to most other insurances. Its simplicity is one of its main draws, as well as the low premiums. I think your clients will definitely find the appeal in this much-needed product, and thank you for bringing it to their attention. Now, I feel like there are a couple different types of clients out there when it comes to dental vision: the group that doesn't know about dental vision or couldn't care less, and the group that knows the importance but just assumes they already have the coverage or that they can get it easy peasy when they eventually need it. Either way, no matter the type of client you're working with, the most overlooked bit of information is that Medicare does not pay for it. Most people would think that Medicare would pay for their dental vision needs, but unfortunately it does not. And for those clients who are already on Medicare and just assume they have a dental plan in place, they are in for a tough time. As an agent, it is your responsibility to educate your clients about this, to prepare them that no matter what the case may be, they need to have this important coverage, and you need to remind them of that. Let's talk briefly about your MedAdvantage clients out there. As you can see from the graph, MedAdvantage folks place a very high importance on dental coverage. MedAdvantage and dental go hand in hand and are great companion products. The premium for dental vision is much cheaper than your clients would assume as well. We will touch on this a little later on, but most clients wouldn't even feel the cost compared to what they're used to paying for other types of insurance. It is cheaper than the streaming services they use, cheaper than their weekly coffee. The main thing to take away from this is the fact that your clients need this type of insurance, whether they know it or not. They need to have dental vision coverage. It is our job to make them aware of this. Insurance is peace of mind, right? Provide them with that peace of mind. Planning in advance. The process of getting insured might take longer than your clients plan on. Once again, it is up to you to let them know that they need to plan in advance. No one can predict the future. No one knows what type of coverage they need. Get them some dental vision insurance now so that when they need it, they are ready to go. Insurance isn't an overnight thing. We all know that. Say your client breaks a tooth today at lunch. They call you up. They want to get insurance right now so they can go see the dentist after work. And it doesn't work like that. We know that. They need to allow time for this process, which can take weeks in some instances, just for you to get appointed to be able to sell them the coverage that they need. That's a lot of time for them to be in pain needlessly. Preventative dental care can impact your overall health as well, something to think about. Healthy dental hygiene can reduce your risk of gum disease, which can lead to oral cancer, heart disease, diabetes, respiratory ailments, and all, the list goes on and on. Now you're talking about the scary stuff, the stuff that they don't want to think about. Seniors, or those at the retirement age, often lose their employer-provided dental insurance. About 2 out of 3 adults 65 or older have gum disease. 1 in 5 adults at that age have untreated tooth decay. 1 in 5 adults 65 or older have lost all their teeth. This isn't just a senior citizen problem, though, nor should you exclude the younger crowds when looking for dental vision clients. Quick little story about a buddy of mine. A number of years ago, a good friend of mine was always had bad teeth, just something he lived with. Until one day the pain got too much, he would complain to me often about the pain he was in constantly. When I asked him, "Why don't you just take care of it?" he laughed and said, "Dude, I can't afford that. There's no way." The pain was just something he lived with. It sucks that people like my buddy just had to suffer because fixing the problem, getting help, is just not affordable without insurance. He eventually listened to me, made the all too important first appointment with his dentist, and now it's night and day difference to where he was before he got help. His overall health and mood are just way better now. He said it was one of those things that you don't know how bad it is until the pain goes away. So it's pretty cool stuff. He's much happier now. I'm glad he's doing better. Annual checkups and easy day-to-day maintenance can prevent life-changing tragedies. No need to live in pain, right? That kind of goes into being a problem solver. We all have had emergencies like that involved broken tooth, lost or broken glasses, what have you. Your client does not want to be in a spot where if something like this were to happen, they're without the coverage. Help them get ahead of the game and get insurance now so that when those emergencies happen, they are ready. All of that does a nice job as to making a case of why your clients should buy dental insurance. Now let's talk about why you should sell dental and vision products. There are a great many reasons why you should add DV to your lineup. First of all, as you can see here, it is growing in popularity in recent years, and the trend suggests that this will continue going forward. People are buying, so you should be selling. Secondly, and probably the most important, is that dental vision coverage is the most in-demand product in the senior market. This isn't just some fancy tagline to grab your attention, it's facts. For all the reasons we have already discussed and more, dental vision is a fantastic companion piece to any type of insurance. It covers expenses that Medicare does not and can be sold separately or with a number of other great products for a cheap premium. If you're already discussing insurance with them, ask your client their plan for dental. Remember, the more policies you have with the client, the less likely they are to work with anyone else. This will open up a new cross-selling opportunity for you that keeps paying off. You are your client's insurance agent, whatever that looks like, if it's long-term care, MedSups, MedAdvantage, whatever you're sitting down with them about, ask them about their dental and vision insurance plans. Offering dental vision, as well as any other type of insurance you sell, provides a valuable service to your clients. You are growing your business and helping your clients in areas they didn't expect. This can go a long way as well. Referrals, they're key to growing your business. So if you're a great advocate for dental vision for your clients, they're happy with the service you've provided, chances are they will refer you to friends and family. This isn't just for new clients, however. Go back through your book of business, check in to see how your past clients are doing, ask them if they have dental coverage, further that relationship you already have with them, give them no reason to look elsewhere for any type of insurance. Also, the cost, as we mentioned before, for dental vision is probably much cheaper than your clients would think. There is a reason why dental vision is known as a tack-on insurance. For the price of a cup of coffee a week, your clients can get the great dental vision insurance that they need. And of course, another reason why you should sell dental is the more insurance you're selling, the more money you're making, right? Commissions for dental and vision might not be the most lucrative way of making money on its own, but just like it's a tack on insurance, you might as well not leave money on the table. All right, here you can see we have quite a selection of carriers that you and your clients can choose from. Just picking at random, Sherbridge is a great partner who we have had a lot of success with in the past. Medico is pretty new to us, but with our short time together, we're happy to report a lot of growth there. And as a side note, they just have fantastic customer service, so that's always a good thing. Cigna is great, and they're actually the carrier that I have my dental insurance through, so that's pretty cool. I'm happy with them. Mutual of Omaha, Humana, Aetna, all the big players are here. Each carrier has their own unique features and highlights. We won't be discussing all of these today, but later on during our follow-up calls, if you have any questions on any specific carrier, we'll be more than happy to answer those. Okay, so now we're going to take a look. For every agent who signs up with us today or any existing dental vision agents out there, you will, of course, get access to the quoting tool that we have. It's possible you're already familiar with such tool, but I will be brief and show you a quick preview on what it looks like. If you have a client who is simply interested in the cheapest carrier in their area, nothing else, they don't care who it is, the name, the logo, they just want the cheapest, least expensive carrier out there, this tool is for you. Just simply type in their zip code at the top, age, gender, tobacco information, all that good stuff, and hit get quote. Also something to think about, say you're talking to a client and you find out that they already have dental coverage, rather than just forget it, move on, throw your hands up in there, ask who they have, get some information. It's possible you can get them a better deal. So just hit quote and the results will populate. And I'm sorry if the screen's a little small, we tried to fix it, but it wasn't cooperating. It will show you the least expensive carriers in that specific area. So once again, it's a very simple and easy to use tool that illustrates the options your clients have. Next, we'll be going over 3 companies in particular. Nothing too extensive here, but just some quick highlights to give you a feel for the product. And as always, these might be state-specific examples, so please give us a call to see the exact ins and outs in your area of operation. We are going to start with Sherbridge. Sherbridge is the first company that comes to mind when I think of the great dental carriers we have. They are one of the leading supplemental insurance companies in the country, and as you can see here, they offer a great product. 100% of coverage on both basic and premier plans for preventative services. Sherbridge has a large network of dentists and specialists to choose from. They pay up to $1,200 per person per calendar year for covered services on the premier plan, which is pretty great. Covered services include your standard preventative, diagnostic, restorative, and so forth. Type 1 is preventative, Type 2 is basic services, and Type 3 is those major services. Some great coverage options here, and all this starting at the low price of around $20 per month. Remember, cheap premiums with great coverage is the name of the game. The second carrier I want to touch on is Moo. With Mutual of Omaha, we have 2 types of plans for your clients to choose from: the preferred policy and the protection policy. Both are great plans depending on what your clients are looking for. For both plans, preventative services are 100% paid for. Basic services break down a little different, as well as for the major services. In addition, for both of these plans, as an added bonus, if your client has Mutual of Omaha MedSup and they sign up for dental vision within 30 days of signing up for that MedSup coverage, they will receive a 15% off their dental premium, which is pretty cool. Once again, this goes to show you how great of an add-on product dental can be. So you go in to sell Mutual of Omaha MedSups, might as well sell your client the dental coverage while you're at it. Everyone wins. Ameritos is another great partner we have. Here you can see one of their plans. Pretty standard stuff, but with more than fair deductibles and great coverage, Ameritos is one of our favorites. One thing to note about Ameritos is that it is an e-only application, meaning no paper apps. This might seem strange to some agents or even a turnoff from the product, but I think it's a great idea. Their online application is extremely easy to use and intuitive. Furthermore, the turnaround time is much better than traditional paper apps. Ameritos is one of the leading companies we have in this space, and their online portal is a great way to familiarize yourself with this dependable company. All right. Now, here's just a quick glance at some of the issue ages for each carrier. If you want to screenshot this for easy reference later on, feel free. If you have clients of a certain age, or if maybe your clients have kids who aren't 18 yet, some of these carriers have no age limits or restrictions. So something like Humana or Sherbridge are great for such a scenario. Give you a second here to look at that. Okay, so now we are going to be going over some examples. Our friends at Cigna have provided us with some rate examples for us to take a look at. So as you can see, we have a 39-year-old single female, $2,000 worth of coverage with a $100 deductible is only $32 a month, which is very affordable, really great coverage. But check out the third point. You can raise that coverage to $5,000 a month with the $100 deductible for just $2 more. So for less than $35 a month, you can have fantastic coverage. Okay, here's another example, this time of an older couple. It's a bit higher of a premium, but I still think you'll agree not bad at all. $1,500 a month coverage with a $100 deductible for only $73 a month. Bump it up to $5,000 of coverage, and you're still under the three-figure mark, coming in at right around $87. So real cheap, good coverage. And here we have a table just kind of illustrating the cost of common procedures that your clients will most likely need at some point. The cleanings and x-rays out-of-pocket cost might not seem so bad, but keep looking down the list. Root canals are a pretty common thing. I too have had my fair share of dental problems over the years, and I've had multiple root canals in my life. There's no way I could afford it without insurance. No way I could afford $400, $500 a pop. If your client's in the market for crowns and more expensive procedures, it's just not in the cards. For most people, myself included, if it weren't for insurance, there would be no way I could get the care for my teeth that I needed. The out-of-pocket cost of being insured versus not being insured is tremendous. The cost of some of these dental services are absolutely unaffordable for people living on a fixed income. That's not even talking about those who need dentures. Now we're talking about the big money. A survey conducted by the American Dental Association's Health Policy Institute last year shows that the median cost for a patient needing a root canal, a crown, extraction of 4 teeth, and a partial upper denture was $4,800. So just under $5,000. The same survey showed that the median cost for a patient needing periodontal treatment, 3 fillings, and 2 crowns was $4,360. We're talking about huge numbers that no one wants to pay, no matter the level of income. And once again, for the lower wage earners, those are crippling numbers. You have the ability to protect your clients from such a situation, so be sure that they are on the right side of this and have the coverage when they need it. Okay, so we're about wrapping up for the day, but before we get going, here are some takeaways, some key points. If you're not signed up, get appointed. As I touched on earlier, the first step to selling any product with us is, of course, to get appointed with that product, with that carrier, and in a timely manner. Get contracted for a few of our great carriers so that when you start talking to your clients about dental coverage, you can be ready to sell as soon as they are ready to buy. No one's waiting around. Start selling dental vision as a companion product. Even if you aren't meeting your clients about dental vision, and it has never come up in conversation, mention what a great companion product it is, especially for those MedSup and MedAdvantage clients you have. The cheap premiums only add to the appeal. Well, I might as well add dental while I'm at it, is the thought process we're looking for. And finally, with our unique dental vision quoting tool, we make finding the most competitive carriers in your area easier than ever. All right, everyone, that about does it for today. It's a quick one this morning. I want to thank everyone for joining us. And as always, we are going to be making those follow-up calls with you later on today and tomorrow. If you like what you saw and are interested in learning more about getting appointed with any of these dental vision carriers, let your marketer know. We'll be more than happy to assist with that. And once again, a reminder for next week, Carlos will be going over MedAdvantage and how you can successfully sell that all year long. So be sure to join us right back here next Wednesday at 9 a.m. In the meantime, as always, if anything comes up, feel free to give us a call. 800-672-7202. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.